So technically the third day of our Richmond trip, because I got here Friday night, Saturday and Sunday. So it's day 3. And so I just finished hiking, or walking if you want to call it that, an hour from where I was in downtown Richmond all the way to the Science Museum, which is what I'm going to check out for today's journey. So I think for today I'll do the Science Museum. I'm going to try to head down to the Museum of Fine Arts, which is like a trek, I think, down there on just into the city a little bit more. This should take me a couple of hours, and then the museum should take me a couple of hours, and then I think I'll either take maybe an Uber back or maybe walk back after I grab some dinner. But yeah, it was about an hour trek through downtown Richmond, and then I went through VCU, which is, I think it stands for Virginia College University or something like that. A really interesting campus. It's a blend of historic buildings and archways, because VCU, I think, probably has 150 years of history in the actual city. So it was a blend of historic, for example, there were erected columns in the middle of the campus, and I think half the buildings are from 150 years ago. So it's all colonial brick style, which you'll see a lot of on the East Coast. Because remember, Richmond shares a lot of history with, Washington, D.C., Boston, a lot of East Coast cities. So the college campus was a blend of history and also modernity, in today's time, because they upgrade the infrastructure. But enough about VCU. So I went through VCU's campus, which was pretty cool. And then I went through some residential areas. The property values here must be completely different, because you were looking at a lot of townhouses here, which was gorgeous when you think about it, compared to DC's smaller apartments. But I think Richmond is more spread out in terms of a city than DC is. So that just kind of maybe explains the real estate difference. Anyway, this is the Science Museum, and so I've been here for a couple of days, and everyone has told me to go to the Science Museum, and this is why we're here. So as a scientist myself, I always have a fascination for, science museums and stuff like that. So here's the Science Museum on the outside. Take a look at that, which is pretty cool. So that's the Science Museum, the main entrance. I think I saw the flyer for this exhibit right here. It looks something to be the human body of some sort. Oh wow, these folks are pushing a wall. Oh wow, that's crazy. Huh. You can actually push, I think I saw that before. That was some sort of sculpture, I think, that you can push because water is going out of the bottom. But this is the Science Museum, which is pretty cool. And then we have another sculpture in the distance, right over there. I'm not exactly sure what that is. It looks like a kaleidoscope almost. Let's go check it out. I'm not sure how long the Science Museum has been here. I'm gonna switch it back to me. Sorry, some awkward transitions here. I'm not sure how long the Science Museum has been in Richmond, but that's the parking lot. And then they also have so they call it the Dome, which is, I think it's an IMAX planetarium type thing, which seems to be pretty cool. That's it right here, over here. It reminds me of the Vegas sphere, which is pretty cool. So let's see this fascinating statue that I want to show y'all, which is really cool. So far Richmond has been a really good choice. I would highly recommend coming to Richmond if you just want to do some solo travel and you're looking to get out of your city or whatever. Come to Richmond. There's a lot to do. The folks here are super kind. Everyone has said hi to me on the street, and even if I'm asking for directions or information, folks are willing to direct me, which I'm just huh. In DC, folks are nice, but I don't know, there's some sort of it's just a different attitude. It's hard to explain. But this is the kaleidoscope. I don't know what the heck this is supposed to be. Maybe it's supposed to be a scientific molecule, but check that out. It's a very interesting array of shapes and colors, which is super cool. And the sculpture's under video surveillance, so never mind. Not gonna climb on it, which is pretty cool. Huh. That's like awesome. So anyway, so that is the Science Museum. I'll let you see like another shot like right over here. And so I think the plan is to kind of like show y'all. I'll probably film like maybe, you know, a couple floors, a couple of exhibits. I just don't want to make the YouTube video like too long. And then I'll see you later at the Museum of Fine Arts. That's the plan. But you know how it is on travel. Sometimes you get delayed, or sometimes you kind of like go down the wrong alleyway and you see all these murals and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. So I will see you later. So far it's been a very interesting trip. Afternoon, y'all. So I just finished my little adventure at the Museum of Science right up the road. So right now it's about 3:30. Just had lunch at Whole Foods because I don't know, I just didn't want to. Whole Foods was literally right next to the Museum of Science, so I was like, I might as well just grab lunch and a couple things for tomorrow. It's hard to believe that today is already my last day, which kind of sucks because literally just got here Friday night and I gotta go back tomorrow because, you know, I guess I could have like done the Amtrak in the afternoon and arrived at night, but generally with like, you know, kind of a 4-day weekend type of thing, you want to like have one day to kind of rest and recover, you know, because it's been a lot. Now that I think about it, like the 1-hour hike across the city, just kind of looking at all the different buildings, the Museum of Science, than everything that I did yesterday. So it's 3:30 right now, and I'm currently heading to the Museum of Fine Arts. So it's kind of like the Smithsonian National Gallery of Art in DC, except that it's probably a little bit different. So that's the plan for this afternoon. And then honestly, I have no idea. Most museums here close at 5. There is a hotel that I was told about called Hotel Green. They have like a mini golf thing that I want to try, but it's like on the other side of the city. So I think maybe I'll just do the Museum of Fine Arts, walk around a little bit more, then head back in that general vicinity. But for now, that's the plan. And, you know, getting into trouble as always here in Virginia. There's a lot of interesting homes around here. But that's the plan. I will see you soon at the Museum of Fine Arts. It's a 15-minute walk to the museum. So that's where I'm heading right now, wherever that is. So I will see you soon. Like, share, and subscribe for more videos. See you around.